Wow, it's great to see everybody here. Thank you so much for coming to the department holiday party. Many of you have been to many of these, so you know exactly how it works. And for those who are coming for the first time, we just finished sort of the food portion of the party, and now we're going to transition to the entertainment portion. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a series of 3 skits, and the skits are going to be put on by the graduate students, and then there's going to be a staff skit, and then at the end, if we're ready to go and it's all done, we're going to have a faculty skit. All right? That's it in terms of all I wanted to say to start things off. I wanted to check to see if Dean, did you want to? All right, so I think we're ready to go. So let's hand things over to the students and get started.
Cratchit, where are you? Have you finished running those benchmarks?
Almost, Mr. Scrooge.
Well, what is it?
Well, you see, I was hoping, sir, that maybe I could go to the CSE holiday party. You see, we've worked so hard all year.
The holiday party? Bah, humbug! These sorts of community events are just a way to waste time when you should be working. You expect me to give you a whole author slot when you don't even want to work? Fine. Take the afternoon off, but I expect you working the second it's over.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Scrooge.
Who is it? Come in.
Sir, we're just poor undergrads. And we were hoping you could give us some extra office hours in the spirit of final season. We're so lost.
Extra office hours? Bah! Don't you have lecture slides? Don't you use Piazza?
But we don't understand the slides. We haven't been going to class. And questions on Piazza go unanswered for days, weeks. You haven't been answering much. So if without your help, we're going to have to drop out.
Well, if you're going to drop, best you do it quickly. Reduce the surplus student population. Good riddance.
Sanjaniza Scrooge!
Who's there?
It is I, Gautam, the ghost of your old collaborator.
You're dead? I thought you just graduated.
Well, in this job market, what difference is there?
But why are you in chains?
I wear the chains that I forged in grad school. You see me here, shackled by my...
Gautam, I know you're defending your thesis later today, but have you seen the Wall of Shame?
I have. I've been keeping track of it for some time now.
They must be stopped.
I know, and we are going to make them pay.
With those?
No. We are going to make them pay. And with that,
Gautam, do you believe in the computer science and engineering department, the Jacobs School of Engineering, and the University of California in San Diego? I do. Do you believe in the scientific method as the most reliable way known to man to establish truth? I do.
What's happening here? What's happening?
Believe in wholly reproducible research and the double-blind peer review process?
Yeah? Okay.
I do.
Yeah, program synthesizer. So good. So... No, it's just
Gautam Subhash Akiwate, do you renounce academic dishonesty? I do renounce it.
Thank you. I was really trying.
And all forms of plagiarism? I do renounce them.
You're dereferencing a null pointer. What's wrong with you?
What? What are you doing?
And all misuse of NSF funds? I do renounce them. Gautam Akiwate, will you be called doctor? I will.
But what about Danilo?
he can run to the other side of the world, but we'll get him.
Wow, you were so efficient.
I was ruthless, and with each compassionate act, I forged new link in my chains. And now I'm cursed to wander forever in these halls. It's too late for me, Scrooge, but you still have a chance. Tonight, you'll be visited by 3 spirits. Heed to what they say if you want to avoid my fate.
Ooh, I am the ghost of holidays past.
Holidays past? Bah, humbug.
Scrooge, you were not always so grumpy.
What are you talking about?
You used to have fun once. Let me show you the days of your youth. Okay, to be fair, you were always kind of a duck, though. But you used to be happy.
Bah! Happiness. What has that ever done for me? We're through here.
Ooh.
I have a lot to show you, and like they say, there's no time like the present.
You're the ghost of holidays present, then.
Of course I am, and I'm here to show you what goes on this time of year while you're cooped up in here. Let's see what your collaborator Bob Cratchit is up to.
I say, Tiny Tim. What a wonderful holiday party.
It is amazing.
What's wrong with the boy?
The undergrad researcher, Tiny Tim, he's in desperate need of a mentor, and Cratchit can't afford to spare him the time. I fear if things don't change, Tiny Tim may never publish.
I just wish you could be here for me all the time.
There, Tiny Tim. Let's just be thankful for the time Mr. Scrooge has given us.
The poor lad.
But it's not just Tiny Tim. Students all around you are struggling, yet you turn a blind eye.
Dim, 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 dim.
I want you.
Dim, 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 dim.
I got it unsolved problem.
Dim, dim, dim.
I want you. Hey, I got it unsolved.
Listen to me. Though my advisor couldn't solve it, I really wanna.
I want you.
And even though I don't have time to, I just gotta. Yeah, tell me, baby, why you frustrate me? Cause even though I've made no progress, I'm feeling obsessed.
I want you.
Head in the clouds, got no clue what I'm doing. I should be working on anything else, but
unsolved problem in my mind. I got an unsolved problem in my mind. I got an unsolved problem in my mind.
I got an unsolved problem. I know you're never gonna be on my CV, but I don't have any novel techniques or get enough sleep.
That's what Sunday's for.
But every time I think of you, my brain goes askew. I get a little bit hopeless, I'm feeling helpless. Oh, head in the clouds, got no clue what I'm doing. I should be working on anything else but
Unsolved problem in my mind. I got the unsolved problem in my mind. I got the unsolved problem in my mind.
unsolved.
Advisor stressing saying what I really should do. Focus on one or two projects that I could do. Something tractable, I'm like, okay, boomer, that's cool. If I wanted life easy, why the hell am I in grad school? Really seems silly to be so cautious. Something here, I love the thought of solving you more than the process. And the best thing now is probably to come and losses and let you go, but I can't. I finally think I got this.
You half-step it, either you finish it or you prove that I'm doing it really dissecting relevant proofs. I got a notebook here of ideas and they're all dumb. I got 99 problems, but I can't solve one. Like what?
The clouds got no clue what I'm doing. I should be focused on my other research.
Unsolved problem in my mind. I got an unsolved problem in my mind. I got an unsolved problem in my mind.
Unsolved problem. Unsolved problem in my mind. I got an unsolved problem in my mind. I got an unsolved problem in my mind. I got an unsolved.
I had no idea. Well, they should be able to deal with it.
I'm disappointed in you, Scrooge. Everyone needs help sometimes.
Bah, humbug. What do I care? You must be the ghost of Holiday's future to show me what will be.
If you're watching this infomercial, chances are that you are a new PhD student in the CSE department. As a new PhD student, things can be overwhelming and complicated. This infomercial will help you navigate the care and upkeep of your advisors. First, make sure your advisor has plenty of water. Like the rest of us, they don't do so well when they're dehydrated. We suggest a minimum of 5 gallons per day. Next, make sure your advisor is properly nourished. You also want to protect them from harm's way, specifically bureaucracy. We recommend using Bureaucracide, a custom-made formula to protect your advisors from the harmful effects of bureaucracy. Advisors also are sometimes late and tend to forget their schedules. We suggest making sure that their GCal is up to date. As an added precaution, you can also tape their GCal to them. It's also important for your advisor to get plenty of fresh air, preferably from the outdoors. If the outdoors is not possible, fake air is also okay. Similarly, it's important to also provide sunlight. Vitamin D is important. If this is not possible, you can also create your own. Finally, make sure your advisor has plenty of rest. And if all else fails, get a new advisor.
Well, that's hardly the future. I always take care of my advisor like that. You mean I'm the advisor? That can't, I won't do it. I won't do academia. I'll join a startup. That was even worse. Are those my only options? Is this the path I'm on? Oh no. I'll do it. I'll change. I'll help my collaborators. I'll teach. I'll advise. I'll become a part of my community. I'll even help with the skits next year. Cratchit? You're back? Is the holiday party already over?
No, sir. I just forgot my script. You haven't really missed that much. The skits are just getting started. By any chance, would you like to come?
There's still time. I can still make it. I can participate in the departmental festivities. Why, yes, I think I will go. And Cratchit, don't worry about those benchmarks. We can always take care of them later.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Scrooge. Happy holidays to you, and happy holidays to all of you! Happy
That was awesome. Thank you so much for that. And now we know what video to play during grad student orientation. And we know why Shea Bob prices have been going up if you're sending students all the way to India just for the skits. Okay, so now we're gonna transition to the staff skit, which is a pre-recorded video, and looks like, okay.
Here at Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, we have noticed that we have, shall we say, influenced a number of other shows. I like anything with wheels, such as carpool karaoke, Alec Baldwin's Love Ride, comedians watching football with friends, funny Uber rides, clergy in cars getting coffee, hiking with Kevin, politicians in cars getting coffee, comedians on bikes getting soup, coffee break, coffee run, cougars in cars getting cosmos. These are all real shows. And we are proud that others have taken notice of our style and have been inspired by it. The only comment we would like to make is, if you're gonna knock us off, get it right.
Who's this? Hello? Who's this?
Hello, this is Patrick, and I'm here with your complimentary coffee pickup. It's part of your upgraded CSE welcome package.
Oh, really? This is awesome! Because, don't tell anyone, I broke the espresso machine in Shea Bob trying to use it before I completed the training.
Hey, Professor, Natalie. Hey, come on in over here. That door doesn't work. You got to get it over here. Over on this side. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Can I still get 5 stars?
I'll think that.
Yeah, so since, Natalie, since you opted for a shared ride, we have to take a quick stop for coffee first, okay? So it looks like another passenger is assigned to my queue, so we just got to do one more quick stop before coffee, and then we'll get you to where you need to go. Okay, Natalie?
Okay.
So why did I choose UCSD? So UCSD has one of the amazing set of teaching faculties in the entire United States.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And-
hey, that's pretty cool, but that's all really cool. I want to hear more about that, but how are your first aid skills? Because I think we got someone that might need some of your assistance here, Doctor.
Wait, what?
Yes. Hey, are you Danny?
Yeah,
Okay, and you want to go to Jacobs Hospital, right?
yeah, I need a ride. I
Okay.
don't want to give up my spot.
Cool, makes sense. Get in.
But are you not having a baby?
Oh, yeah, but I don't want to lose my spot. This way I can keep my car here.
I got it. Totally cool. We just have to make 2 stops before Jacobs, though. You're the last in the queue.
What?
So yeah, sorry to cut you off earlier. That was really cool what you were saying. Pick up where you left off. I want to hear what you had to say.
Oh, are we stopping? What about the lady in the back?
Well, you need to stay in the car while I get your complimentary coffee that's part of the upgrade package. It's 9 a.m. at this rate. We're not going to be able to find any spots by the time we get back, so.
What? What do you mean can't find any spots? All my classes start after 9 a.m.
That's how it is.
Hey, what are these tickets?
Those are the ultra primo parking passes for the new parking lot that they're planning on building. I can get you a fair price if you get in early. After that, the price goes up quite a bit. But if you want to get in now, I highly recommend.
But wait, isn't that supposed to be open in 2 years? Why is everyone going crazy for it now?
Do you really think you can get something done at the last minute? Are you a faculty member?
Do I need one too? I already have an A pass. I should be solid, right?
In theory, yes. But this guarantees you a spot. Pretty soon, those A passes will be worth less than nothing.
But I'm a professor. I shouldn't be needing this. And this was one of the main reasons I chose UCSD was I thought there were no parking problems here.
Looks like you were sold a Bill Gates, man.
Ow! Ow! I think the baby is coming.
What? Right now?
got mail.
Valet pickup at 2. Okay, coffee sounds pretty good right now, actually. I can't believe they're giving us new faculty this great service. I really picked the right university. Let's see.
Coffee valet at your service.
This is the valet.
It is. All aboard, safety first.
Okay.
We got to kick it a few times. 1, 2, 3.
Valet.
Yes, it is.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh.
Please get off the scooter. You know why I stopped you today? Well, first of all, you can't have 2 people on the scooter. It's dangerous. It also says that right there on the scooter. Only single riders. Okay?
I'm so sorry.
So, do you have any ID on you?
I don't.
I don't have my. I have a helmet though. Yeah, well, it doesn't look very secure. So, you have to have IDs on you. Otherwise, we're not going to know who you are, what your affiliation is, or anything like that. Okay?
Let me stop you right there and just tell you this guy is all in undergraduate computer science classes.
I'm sure he is. But he can't be on the back of the scooter.
He understands.
I'm going to have to confiscate this scooter so you can get a little bit safer to where you need to go. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
What just happened? Is that going on my record? The dude said he was going to write a song.
Listen, it's going to be just fine. I got a backup plan. We have means of transportation that we only use for very, very special people and very special circumstances. So,
Okay.
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, we're ready for you. Come on around. There it is. Hop on.
Okay.
Seatbelt ready?
I guess. Let's do this.
Alright, maybe you have to go
I
without
think it has to
closing.
go back and then forward. So press the thing in, and then back.
Oh, there, okay, good job. I didn't get the camera to work, so just... you just have to back up.
Back up?
Yep.
Are we going?
I'm also always waiting for, like, you're saying like 3, 2, and then not saying 1.
Valet pickup at 2 p.m.? Ooh, coffee sounds nice. Should probably get check this out. I can't believe they're offering us the service to take us new professor. Oh shoot.
Hey, what are you guys doing here? Oh, geez, now you show up. 30 minutes late. A little too. We need a scooter. Oh well. Oh well. See y'all later. See you later.
Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. It makes me think that I've actually never read Patrick's job card. That must be one really interesting job card. And I have to say that I've never heard Rick cackle like that. That is something special. And faculty complain about parking? That would never happen.
Never.
Okay.
We need some more chairs.
Yeah. We can't have blooper because
When you do it the first time. You're gonna do it live. That's what they say. All right, you guys should just all get seated, I think.
figuring out the microphone here?
Yes.
Perfect.
We do our bloopers real time.
That's right.
Everyone ready? Okay.
Hello there. I'd like to tell you a story. Everyone thinks they know the story now, but all those things you hear are more myth than fact. Let me tell you how it really was, who we really were, and how things ended up like they did. It was no accident that faculty meetings were held on Fridays, when our vigor and self-esteem were at low ebb, and otherwise sharp minds were dull and pliable. Like inconvenient news released into the cover of the weekend, our Friday meeting was designed to hide a multitude of sins. For many, what we did in that room was too hard to accept. Some snapped under the pressure. Others tried to drown their guilt with cheap booze. We would have continued that way for years more, if not for me, a whistleblower. Let me tell you about that Friday, the last faculty meeting before the holiday party.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another Friday CSE faculty meeting. As you know, our model of shared faculty governance is critical to the efficient administration of the university. I'm so glad so many of you could join us today. I'll start, as we usually do, with roll call. All right, Christine Alvarado? Alvarado? Alvarado?
I don't think she can make it today.
Vinit Bathna? 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 Bathna?
I don't think he's coming either.
Nuno Bandera? Bandera?
Dean? Yeah, Dean, there's only 5 of us here. Yeah. It's Soren, there's Dayon here, Nadia. It's just us.
5? I don't think we've got quorum today.
Whoa, wait a minute. We definitely have a micro quorum, which will be good for talking about micromasters or micromajors or other things like that. What do you think?
Why are we here anyway? Is there an agenda?
Yes, you all should have received a copy.
Well, I don't have one.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on, wait. Did you send this via email? Is this going to CSE Senate faculty or faculty-Senate, or was this the CSE people or Ms.? I mean, I'm sort of, because I just checked a minute ago and it's not on my Google group, my Microsoft Teams account, my Slack account, my Dropbox folder, my OneDrive folder, the other 3 Slacks that I've got, my Twitter account, my secret Twitter account, and I looked on Facebook, but most of us are boycotting it, because of all of the, problems with Facebook. I put it on Instagram. I just checked my Piazza. It's not there either. So, is it on TikTok, Dayon? Would it be on TikTok? I just don't see it. I don't.
Sorry, technical problems. George, I have a paper copy. I found it in my mailbox.
What, paper? Dude, that's totally badass. That's OG shit, man. OG.
Anyway, we have a number of important issues to cover today, so let's move forward. The other 65 faculty, I assume, are on the phone, on Zoom. So first I want to highlight the important steps we've taken to reduce waste and improve efficiency in the department. As chair of the Unrecognized Service Committee, Jeff has been the point of the spear on this effort, so I'll let him describe it further.
Well, thank you, Dean. Thank you. As many of you know, we recently replaced all of your trash cans with a next generation modular trash management system.
You mean that clip-on bin buddy thing?
Yes, exactly. The Bin Buddy 2000 next generation modular trash management system.
But what problem does it solve?
I will admit that there have been messaging challenges with the Bin Buddy 2000, but I assure you that it is a superior modular trash management system solution.
But now I have no space for my trash.
Not so at all. Note that the Bin Buddy is a true elastic trash service. If one of the Bin Buddy modular trash management pods is insufficient for your current trash load, it can be easily extended to accommodate.
Okay, Boomer.
Okay, thanks for that. Also, several of you have requested that we feature more faculty research at this meeting. So we're going to start this week with Soren Lerner, who will tell us about his new interdisciplinary collaboration with the English department.
Thanks, Dean. Now, I think everyone recognizes the value of interdisciplinary research. It is how we cross-pollinate new strains of ideas and build intellectual diversity. That said, when we created the first interdisciplinary degree program between Victorian literature and programming languages, I know there was some skepticism. I know, I think we all had some questions. How would we manage significant differences in the understanding of class structure and the role of serialization? How do we handle differences in bibliometrics, H-index versus word count? I won't lie, these were real problems. But after a year of working together, I can say that the depth of these challenges was exceeded by the benefits of having true cross-functional, interdisciplinary synergy. Today, I want to talk about one of the major advances to come out of this collaboration, the Prudence programming language. The first programming language that is both Turing complete and will satisfy 8th grade literature requirement in most states. However, the truly revolutionary part of this work is how our Victorian literature colleagues helped us discover whole new classes of programming constructs that the computer science community had overlooked. For example, consider loop programming. For the last 40 years, we've been stuck in the same paradigm of only two kinds of loops, for and while. Prudence, however, introduces no less than 6 completely new loop constructs. For example, Prudence extends the well-known for loop with the forlorn keyword. A forlorn loop is guaranteed to execute alone. All other computation is halted for the duration of a forlorn computation. By contrast, the forsworn construct provides a loop that explicitly guarantees that it will never execute. Completing the for loop trifecta is foreshadow. A foreshadow loop will run one iteration of a loop that will become critical in a later phase of program execution. Also demonstrating the value of cross-time looping is the erstwhile construct, which is similar to the traditional while loop, but all variables are evaluated in the scope of a previously called function. Now, I won't explain all the others right now. There's whilst, aforementioned, and wherefore, but each represents a completely new looping paradigm.
That's really exciting, Soren. What are you going to do next?
So after this success, we're going to keep on interdisciplining. Ranjit and I just started a collaboration with the Torrey Pines High School Phys Ed department, where we are developing a new theory of buff languages using the pumping iron lemma.
Wow, that does sound exciting. I really think this is exactly what the campus is looking for from interdisciplinary research efforts. Okay, next up, we have an information security update from Stefan Savage, who is joining us remotely from the podium.
Thank you very much, Dean. As many of you are aware, the campus has recently rolled out two-factor authentication using the Duo app. So while this is undoubtedly a step forward, we are concerned that the university is not taking the problem of security seriously enough. No doubt, we can all agree that two factors are better than one. but does it not follow that 3 are better than 2, and that 4 might be better still? This is why we've convinced campus to support our new Quattro app, which seamlessly supports 4-factor authentication.
So, Stefan, 4 factors are really?
Yes, 4. We knew 2 might not be enough, and we thought about 3. But it's just 3, you know. In the end, there was only one choice.
So
4.
And what are these 4 factors?
Thank you. So, first we start with the traditional authentication paradigm. Something you know, something you have, and something you are. So just like Duo, we support existing passwords and a secondary factor demonstrated via our phone app. In addition, Quattro implements a third biometric factor using live retinal scan. Now comes the magic. Quattro also verifies a 4th factor, which is some task that leads to mockery. Thus, when authenticating, Quattro may challenge you to dance, sing, give a lecture, or mentor a student. Quattro submits your response to a random set of grad students, and by characterizing the consistency of the mockery they direct at you, Quattro can be assured of your identity.
Sorry, that was too funny. All right. This sounds great, but are you sure that all faculty will be mocked by graduate students?
Yes, we consulted with the Graduate Student Council on this issue and reviewed extensive empirical evidence from past holiday party videos. At this point, our considered position is that this is not a concern.
Okay, thanks for that, Stefan. That sounds great. Next, we have a report from George Porter on the parking situation.
Thank you very much, Dean. Thank you. So, yeah. Thank you, Dean. You know, as many as you know, parking remains a critical issue on campus. Now, it's true that we in CSE are losing, our parking lot, and it turns out we're not getting another parking lot. But I'm happy to inform you that there's actually some light at the end of this tunnel. Yeah. I've been informed that actually we have a new campus parking system, which is a big step forward from where we just had those parking lots. So that's going to be an advantage. Also, because of the new micromobility solutions that these e-scooters, they can be parked anywhere. And so technically speaking, the university has been able to reclassify most sidewalks and promenades as being appropriate for parking. And so from a legal point of view, we have 62,000 new parking spots on campus. Yeah, it's going to be an advantage, yeah. Finally, our new faculty parking placement pilot program has been demonstrated to be a real success. For example, CSE faculty Hovav Shakum used to have a parking problem here at UCSD, but now through this faculty parking placement program, he's able to use parking lots at the University of Texas at Austin. Other faculty in the program, including ex-CSE chair Keith Marzullo, are parking at the University of Maryland. Visiting faculty Serge Belangi found some parking in NYU, in New York City, and CSE faculty Amin Vedat and Brad Calder are part of a public-private partnership making use of parking lots at Google. It's a very, very, very good program. So the good news is that as sort of this pilot program expands, there will be a lot more parking resources for those still looking for parking spots here on campus.
I do have to wonder if we're optimizing for the right thing here.
It's totally fine. I'm sure campus has thought through all of these possibilities and consequences like they always do.
Okay. I hope you're right. You probably are. I'll be giving our last presentation. I think we can all agree that as the department has grown, it has become harder and harder to manage focus and attention. Between all the email groups, social media, Slack, and so on, we're constantly being interrupted from our core research and education missions. But the information is being disseminated, but mostly the information being disseminated is also important. For that reason, I've asked CSE to help to design a new system to offload visual interrupts, such as email, into the audio domain, where it can be seamlessly processed in parallel with the visual domain. Today, I'm going to demonstrate the beta release of CSE Peep, a program that uses advanced machine learning technology to move CSE people announcements into the audio domain. For example, Jeff Volker recently sent out a reminder on CSE people for the holiday party. I had to stop what I was doing, which was really important, shift my focus, and read it, losing valuable context. Instead, using CSE Peep, this information is seamlessly transferred into the audio domain without disturbing my video.
Jeff Volker, holiday party free 12/6:35 p.m. Save the date.
See, that's much better. My concentration is completely unaffected. Now, see what happens when I enable CSE people to handle my entire feed of CSE people email.
Julie Connor, notice research exam for say non-LU. Julie Connor, reminder research exam for say non-LU. Julie Connor, notice final defense for Igor Stepanovs. Julie Connor, reminder final defense for Igor Stepanovs. Julie Connor, notice Julie Connor, reminder Julie Connor, Julie Connor, Julie Connor, Julie Connor.
Okay, okay, I think maybe that's an anomaly. Let's see if we can fast forward it a bit.
Dean Telson, congratulations Alex Snor, newly minted IEEE Fellow. Jason Zhao, congratulations Alex. Jimbo Shang, congratulations Alex. Victor Vianu, great, congratulations Alex. Ranjit Jhala, nice, congratulations Alex. Stefan Savage, excellent, congratulations Alex. George Porter, cool, congratulations Alex. Dean Stefan, so chill dude, I have to stand so dope.
Okay, well, it is a work in progress. All right, finally we have Nadia and Dayan, who are going to give us an update on the state of grad student recruiting. I know they've been working hard on new promotional materials.
Oh yeah, I'm actually not gonna talk about it. I'm going to
Jeff
show you.
Volker, Julie
No bloopers. We're doing this live, fellas.
Independent, academic. I've been sending packets through this network. Ports malicious, that's my business. I've been working on my thesis. Quantitative, experimental. See that scope, ain't no random. Step it all up like, just be careful, keep it all here in my pack. Woo! Trying to finish. Working on my thesis.
Think about how you're gonna feel when you put that gun on and walk. Think about how you're gonna feel when you got H&X that don't stop. H&X that don't stop. H&X that don't stop. And think about how you're gonna feel when you get my dream job.
Independent, academic. I've been sending packets for my metrics. Post malicious, that's my business. I've been testing my hypothesis.
Chip, chip. Beep, beep. Chip, chip.
I've been working on my thesis. Work my logic like. I know you want it like. But I don't do this for you.
Chip, chip. Beep, beep.
Wow, that was intense. Are you sure it's not maybe a little too dark?
Nah, man, it's security life. Kill or be killed, you know what I mean?
Okay, but we are finding some of our students say they want to feel supported. They want help dealing with rejection and feelings of inferiority. What about them?
Oh yeah, we have another one just for them. It's good as hell. I close my Firefox, don't check my mails. Student, how you feeling? Really good as hell. Firefox, don't check my mails. Student, how you feeling? Really good as hell. Ooh, child, tired of rejections. Thank the reviewers for insightful suggestions. Yes, Lord, they only read one section. Hey, punk, add this junk to your collection. Come now, come dry your eyes. You know you're a star, you can touch the sky. One day you will speak at an STI. If you need advice, let me simplify. If you don't get it 3 times or more, then secondary out the door. And close your Firefox to check your mails. Student, how you feel? Feel good as hell. Firefox to check your mails. Student, how you feel? Feel good as hell. Student, how you feel? Feel good as hell. Ooh boy, forget this review. Need to kick a few theses. Time to focus on you. All the deadlines, long nights that you've been through. I got a copy of my thesis I've been saving for you. Boss up and set a date. Email your committee, it's not too late. Reviewers did you wrong, we can set it straight. You don't need this paper to graduate. If you don't get it 3 times or more, then secretary out the door. And close your Firefox to check your mails. Student, how you feel? Feel good as hell. Firefox to check your mails. Student, how you feel? Feel good as hell. Firefox to check your mails. Student, how you feel? Feel good as hell. Firefox to check your mails. Student, how you feel? Feel good as hell. Yeah. Alright. Listen, if you don't get it 3 times or more, then workshop paper, here we go. And close your Firefox to check your mails. Student, how you feel? Feel good as hell. Firefox to check your mails. Student, how you feel? Feel good as hell. Firefox to check your mails. Student, how you feel? Feel good as hell. Firefox to check your mails. Student, how you feel? Feel good as hell. Student, how you feel? Feel good as hell.
Thank you all very much. So that concludes us. I wanted to make one personal comment. So this has been going on for a pretty long time, and I recently dug out the email that started the CSE holiday party. And that is from November 2002, where Jeff Volker announced that he had volunteered us to run this new thing called the holiday party. And I will say that the last 18 years of doing this have been amazing. And every year I say, God, I can't believe I am subjecting myself to all of this stress at the 11th hour. And then every year at the end of it, I say, this is amazing. I can't wait to do it again. So thank you so much for being a part of it for all of these years. And thank you, Jeff, for getting me into it. And happy holidays.
All right, thanks. And as you can tell, we're still working on that last part. I know it's only been 18 years, but you know. So as Stefan said, thank you very much. Have a happy holiday. And to me, this sounds like science fiction, but see you all in 2020.